The San Antonio Spurs have traded Juancho? Say it ain't so. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. My apologies for being a little late with this video. I shot this about 45 minutes ago, but my microphone was muted because it was set to my gaming mic, and I had to delete it. Then I had to go back to work, so I couldn't do another video, but I'm done with work and shooting the video. The Portland Trailblazers, Utah Jazz, and our San Antonio Spurs have made a three-team trade. So second trade of the season so far for our San Antonio Spurs. Could there be a third one? Drop a comment down below. What do you think about this trade? Do you like it? Not like it? Don't really care. Hit that thumbs up if you like, support the channel, and subscribe for more Spurs content. Let's get into what happened today. What happened? The Portland Trailblazers, San Antonio Spurs, and Utah Jazz are making a three-team trade according to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. Utah will land Spurs forward Juancho Hernangomez, once a Spur, always a Spur, and newly acquired Blazers guard Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the deal. By the way, quick note, kind of feel bad for Juancho. This is his third team this season. I can't remember if his contract expires this year, but if it does, this could be his last year in the NBA. Bouncing around teams like this, not a good thing for your career. Anyway, Portland, meanwhile, will pick up, Utah will also get newly acquired Blazers guard Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So wait, he's been on three teams this year too? Man, that sucks. Portland, meanwhile, will pick up former Jazz forward Joe Ingles, who is out for the season, along with Elijah Hughes and a second-round pick from Utah. The Spurs will take on the expiring contract of Tomas Satoransky and a second-round pick from the Jazz for their troubles. And that's what we're looking at. The second-round pick, Spurs fans. Tomas Satoransky is a guard. He's having a terrible season this year, shooting 30% from the field. 30 years old, $10 million expiring contract. We're just kind of taking him on just to say, okay, go grab some Gatorade for the players that are playing. No disrespect. Hey, he's in the NBA. Props to him, but I don't see him playing any minutes except for garbage time minutes with our San Antonio Spurs. It's the second round pick that we're looking at, and I see that CBS graded the trades. They graded the traded the trade. They graded the trades. They gave Utah a C. Ooh, that's not so good. When they give Portland, they gave Portland a B. All right, not too bad. And our San Antonio Spurs get a B plus. So they're actually saying we came out ahead on this trade. Let's see what they have to say about our Spurs. The Spurs are really just acting as a banker here. Okay, I like Monopoly. Satoransky has a $10 million salary this season. Hernangomez is close to $6 million, but that figure could get closer to $7 million if he hits a few incentives. When you factor in proration, the Spurs essentially just committed to paying Satoransky somewhere between $1 to $2 million more than Hernangomez, who'll make the rest of the way. Neither is guaranteed a penny next season, but for eating that extra cash right now, the Spurs picked up a free second round pick for their troubles. I like that. Take a little salary. We swap players, both guys. No disrespect, seriously. Wish both well, but Juancho was garbage time Juancho, and Satoransky's going to be garbage time Satoransky here in San Antonio. Neither one's part of our plans. I wish them well, but our young guys are who we have out there to lead the charge, so to speak, and I don't think either player really fit our plans for the future. That's a nice way to spend ownership's cash. Oh, the upside is obviously quite limited, but free picks are free picks. And we got to look at that second round pick. You can grab some pretty darn good players in the second round, Spurs fans. From memory here, I think we've done pretty well here and there in the second round. Just leave it at that. So I like this trade. It's not a big crazy trade like DeRozan and Kawhi, one of those type of trades, but it's a trade. And it's a second trade of the offseason. Or not the offseason, second trade this season. Something the Spurs don't do a lot. We still have a few days left, I believe, the trade deadline. Could we make another trade? Maybe. Lots of talk about Jakob Poeltl being gathering a ton of interest from a lot of teams, but still, he's been one of our most solid players this year. Can't really see that happening. Thaddeus Young is still a Spur. I don't know for how much longer. And there's been a bajillion other rumors out there, and I've said this before on the channel, and I'll say it again. I don't want to cover every rumor that's out there because most of them are clickbait. They just, trying to catch your eyes, and a lot of them too are just NBA analysts coming up with a trade that they think they could work for the Spurs or the other team, et cetera, saying, "Hey, how about this trade?" But it has no merit to it whatsoever. It's just me going, "All right, let's trade Derek White for Miles Turner." I think that trade will work. There's nothing to substantiate that. It would never happen, but I'm just throwing Miles Turner out there because I know some people comment you want him. See, trade season drives me crazy because I search for San Antonio Spurs trades, on a regular basis, and every day there's stuff coming up, and most of it's just crap. And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just most of it's just clickbait. And I'm like, I really try to avoid clickbait on my channel when it comes to trade stuff. You guys know that. I don't like reporting on stuff that's could be sketchy, and a lot of the stuff is sketchy, and I don't want you to look at my channel and be like, fake news sports. So that's all I got. Hey, I'm excited. I'll be calling tonight's game against the Cavs. I'll actually be calling all three Spurs games this week. It's been a while since I've done Spurs live streams. They were off for 4 days, so it'll be nice to be calling the guys again. I think tonight's game's an early game too at 7 p.m., so it's gonna be weird calling the game early. But it is what it is. You know, we're on the rodeo road trip, which means probably a lot of East Coast teams. So instead of the usual 8:30 Eastern time games for me, probably gonna be a lot of 7 and 7:30s. And you know what? The stream gets over earlier. I can jump on my Xbox and play some video games. Gonna be streaming a little less there. I'm changing things up on that channel. Actually, just real quick, for those of you that have checked into TSR Gaming, I'm not going to be streaming Apex Legends anymore. I'm still going to play it. I'm going to record videos while my friends are playing. If anything cool happens, and I'll upload a clip. But that is just such a market that's dominated by streamers with thousands upon thousands of hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'll never be able to crack that. And really, my live streams with Apex aren't that fun. My team, I don't love my friends. Don't get me wrong, but their play style is more just kind of walk around and not really get engaged until there's 10 teams left. So there's a lot of walking around doing nothing. And I know people want to watch teams that are getting in there and going for the kill right away. And that's not our play style. And it doesn't make for very fun, very fun streams. So I'll figure something out with the gaming channel. But if you stayed this long, thank you so much for hanging in. And yeah, go Spurs, go all the way. I'm excited for tonight. Hopefully the team's ready to go with the rest. Zach Collins, is he going to get more minutes? Is he going to press us again? I can only hope so. And be excited about the second round pick, Spurs fans. I know some people are going to put in the comments, Spurs doing Spurs things. Blah, 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 blah. We didn't make any big moves. Our team sucks. Tank, 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 tank. It's a free second round pick. Well, cost the Spurs some money, but it didn't cost you and I money. It's a second round pick. They're at least doing something instead of nothing. So I'm going to take this as a plus. I agree with the B plus that CBS got. And now I'm done ranting. Until next time, and as always, go Spurs go!